Hello guys, myself Amrita. Welcome back to our channel Techno Stage. So in today's video, we are going to discuss LeetCode problem number 350, that is intersection of two arrays. Given two integer arrays nums1 and nums2, return an array of their intersection. Each element is a result, must appear as many times as it shows in both the arrays, and you may return the result in any order. Right, so in the example you can see we have been given two nums array. One is nums1 and another one is nums2. Nums1 has elements 1 2 2 1 and nums2 has 2 comma 2. So we have to return their intersection, that means the elements which are appearing in both the arrays. So 2 is appearing in the both the arrays 2, right, and again 2 is appearing in both the arrays, so we are going to add that to our output. So 2 comma 2 is going to be our output. So now let's understand the logic behind it and how we are going to solve this problem. So let's take the same example. One is nums1 array, that is 1, 2, 2 and 1, right? And another one is nums2, which is 2 comma 2, right? And what is our output? Output is 2 comma 2. Because 1 2 is appearing in both the elements, then next also 2 is appearing in both the arrays, right? So this is going to be our output. Now let's understand how we are going to solve this. So firstly, we should know in the nums array how many elements are there and how many times they are appearing, right? So in the nums1 array, if you see, we can say 1 is appearing 2 times and 2 is appearing 2 times, right? That means what do we need? We need an element and its count, right? So whenever we need element and its count, what do we use? We use a hash map, right? So in hash map, we can save the element and its count. So let's say this is going to be our map now. Element 1 count is 2, element 2 count is 2, right? So once we have this map, what we are going to do, we are going to check all the elements if they are appearing in nums2 array, right? So we are going to traverse through this array. So first element is 2, right? So now we will check if 2 is appearing in the map. Yes, it is appearing. So that means this is a common element. So we are going to add that to our output, right? Also, when you add it to output, you have to decrease its count, right? Now we have only 1 time 2 left because 1 time we have already added it to the output, right? So move to the next element. Now 2 is appearing in the map. Yes, 2 is appearing 1 time. So 2 is also its intersection. We are going to add 2 also, and here we will update the count to 0 because we have already added 2 once. So this is going to be our output, right? Let's see one more example now. So we can see the another example. Nums1 is having elements 4, 9, 5, right? And nums2 are having elements 9, 4, 9, 8, 4, right? 9, 4, 9, 8, 4. So for nums1, you are going to create a map, right? So what would be your map? 4 is appearing 1 time, 9 is appearing 1 time, and 5 is also appearing 1 time, right? So this is our map which we have created using nums1 array. Now we are going to traverse through the nums2 array, right? Firstly, we are going to check first element 9. Is 9 there? Yes, 9 is there. So 9 is a common element. But now 9 is 0, right? Because it has already appeared once and we have already added it. Otherwise, it is going to be a duplicate. Now 4. 4 is appearing there? Yes. So 4 is also common element but only 1 time. So we are going to update its count to 0, right? Because now 4 is only 0 times there. That means 4 is not there. 4 is only 1 time. Move to the next element, 9. Is 9 there in the map? No, it is not there because its count is 0 now. Move to the next element, 8. 8 is there in the map? No. 4. 4 is there in the map? No, 0. So 9 comma 4 is going to be our output. This is the reason we are decreasing its count, because otherwise it will going to match again to the 9, right? So our output is going to be wrong in that case. So this is how we need to solve this problem. Now let's move on to the IntelliJ and we'll write the solution for it. So this is our class, that is intersection of two arrays. Now let's write a method for it. That would be public static, and we are going to return integer array as an output. Put int nums1 array and int nums2 array, right? So this is going to be our method. Firstly, what we are going to do, we are going to take one map that would be going to be of integer comma integer, right, array, in which we are going to save the elements of nums1 array, right? And then we are going to write our loop, that is for int each integer number that appears in nums1 array, we are going to add that to our loop, right? So this is how we write our method, map.put number comma map.getOutDefault number comma 0 plus 1. So what exactly does this do? If number is going to be added for the first time, it is going to add number comma 0. If it is already there, then it is going to increase its count, right? So now we have all the elements in the map. Now we are going to traverse through nums2 and we are going to check which elements are already there in the map. So if map.contains key num, if number is already there and its value should be greater than 1, right? So here you see, if value is 0, that means it no longer exists in the map, right? And also we need to check and map.getNum, this is going to give us the value is greater than 0. Then what we are going to do, we are going to add that to our list, right? So we have to take one list of integer for our output. Import list. If it is greater than 0, then add that number to the list. That means it is a intersection. It is common in both the arrays. And also we have to decrease the count. Map.put number comma its value minus 1, right? So it is going to decrease its count. So now we have done both the things. We have added that to the map. We have got our list. But we have to return our output in the array. So we are going to take one result array of size list. And then we are going to write our loop from int i0 I less than list size I plus plus. For all the elements in the list, we are going to add that to the array, right? And at the end, what you need to return? You need to return the result array. You need to return the result array, right? Now let's go back to our class. We'll write our main function, that is public static void main string args, and then we are going to write our nums1 array which has elements 1, 2, 2, 1, and then nums2 which has elements 2, 2, right? Now let's write our print statement and call our method intersection nums1 nums2. Sorry, it's nums1. Since we have to return array. So we have to write it as arrays.toString to see the output. So it is a duplicate class, so it is showing the error. So let me rename it. And also you can see it is showing error because we have extra parenthesis, and here one parenthesis is missing. Now we can run the program and we can see the output. So we can see here the output is 2, 2, which is a correct output. Let's test it with another example as well. 495 94984, right? Let's run the program and see the output. So now we can see the output is correct, that is 9, 4. So this is how we need to solve this problem. Now let's test it in the LeetCode as well. So I will copy the code here and let's run the program. So we can see here it is accepted, runtime is 0 milliseconds, so we can submit the code. So we can see here it is accepted, 61 test cases got passed. Let's analyze the complexity. So time complexity of this approach is going to be O of n plus m. So this is how we need to solve this problem. If you have any questions, any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more such videos.